time for your Pick'em Pros starting lineups. First, from Warrenville, Illinois, the winner of Season 1's NFL picks, the host and head coach of Pick'em Pros, Derrick Thompson. From Raleigh, North Carolina, the Carolina Panthers homer and back-to-back NFL picking champion, host and picking guru of Pick'em Pros, Diego Thompson. Please welcome from Wendell, North Carolina, Lamar Jackson and Los Angeles Lakers apologist, Pick'em Pros sports analyst Christopher C. Payne Davis. From Glendale, Arizona, the princess of Pick'em Pros and award-winning sports storyteller, Pick'em Pros athlete correspondent Brianna. Now, make some noise.
Making plays is our profession. Do it big, it's now or never. I got game like I'm moving clever. We be reaching all different levels. Never breaking, we hitting the pedal. Right on time, we ride on schedule.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You know who it is. I am Derrick Thompson.
I'm Diego Thompson.
And who are we?
The Pick'em Pros.
We are the Pick'em Pros coming back at you in the house with a special, no, we always say special, but this is a special emergency 911 NBA playoff show. It's a short one. Normally our shows are an hour and a half. This is a quick 30-minute show where we are going to talk about just how right I am with all of my picks. We knocked Chris out. We knocked C-Payne out of the way. All right. Now the spotlight is on me and you, Diego. We're under fire. Well, you're more under fire because I'm good.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, well, the team you pick's down 2-0. Mine's tied. So I mean, we really, I'm really up in this case, you know.
Do I look concerned at all?
Well, do I look concerned? I'm not. I know I'm not concerned.
No,
you should be concerned. You're going into New York down 2-0, and Tatum's out here looking like a 5'11" point guard. You can't get to the rim. So,
You may or may not be correct about that part. But anyway, man, we're ready for a fire show, man. We're going to dive right into it. We're going to bring Christopher Davis, C-Payne Davis, and the princess of Pick'em Pros, Brianna, on in a second, man. You want to just go right into it and bring them on, or you got something you want to say to me directly before we bring our colleagues on?
Yeah, well, what's up with the Celtics, man? Like, I mean, come on, like blowing 2 20-point leads, Tatum and Brown looking like they're forgetting how to play basketball at the end. Like, I mean, just what's up with that, man? Like, come on, you got anything to say for yourself?
Well, you know, man, like my other Boston comrade, you know, Julian Heggie said, you know, shout out to him. Man, we're just playing with our food, you know, playing with our food a little bit. It's all good, you know, just getting used to the flow of things. But I am not concerned whatsoever. And we'll definitely, I know Brianna and C-Payne want to get in this. So let's bring them on. Thank you, everybody, for checking us out. Again, we are about to get into it. Let's hold on. Let's pull up some of the comments here. Rihanna doing her thing. Summer, let's go. Thank you, everybody, for watching and checking us out. Yes. Yep. Down. Cavs are down 0-2 as well. Yes. All right. Well, let's bring on a colleague. Let's bring on C-Payne and Brianna. What's going on, y'all?
Hi.
I'm doing good.
All right. Yeah. Doing great, man. This is great. Yeah. You're right into it. Quick show today. Celtics in 6. I'm looking good, man. That's basically what I predicted. Celtics in 6, and I'm right on track with that. So,
so they're gonna win for sure.
4.
Okay.
Easy.
So their star player shooting tour dates, and that's just gonna be fine. Like 5 of 20. Like he should May 20th, and we're just supposed to be like, oh yeah, you still believe your Celtics? We got the glasses off. Hold on. Let's see what the glasses are.
Glasses don't mean anything.
Exactly. You think it's cool? It's not.
He's trying to protect
it's Jalen Brunson cooking y'all in the clutch. I mean, I don't know.
My guy Jalen Brunson cooking y'all, man.
Mikal Bridges is cooking y'all. Okay,
Yeah,
with the amazing defense that he's always had that the Suns gave up.
Mikal freaking Bridges. Oh, God.
Never forget Mikal. Never ever.
Mikal.
He's like the best on the team.
And you know,
not better than Brunson.
Well, that defense says otherwise. The 2 clutch plays.
He does play better defense.
He's making some clutch plays for sure. What's aggravating about, you know, it's always aggravating when it's not like the number one star who's the one that's got the biggest mouth. So it's fun when it's your team, but when it's the opposition, isn't that the most aggravating thing?
Yeah.
It is. But I had a quick question for you. As the biggest Joe Mazzulla hater, saying Udoka should be the coach, right? I had a question because you think that you're going to win 4 straight. However, his whole live by the 3, die by the 3 philosophy is what's got them in this situation. I mean, 25 for 100. Like, you missed 75 threes, and nobody thinks, hey, we got a bunch of big guys who can get the paint. Let's just make this a little bit easier on us. So I'm just asking, you still rocking with Joe? You think, it's going to swing the other way?
So I'm not necessarily rocking with Joe, all right, because you know how I feel about Joe. I'm just rocking with the Celtics overall. I'm rocking with Tatum. I'm rocking with Brown. I'm rocking Porzingis is going to get healthy. He's going to get over whatever respiratory issue he has. That's the missing piece. Porzingis, when he shows up, because see, that's who I want to see Porzingis with the ball. Who's going to guard Porzingis? And the other thing I want to see Tatum. The fourth quarter this time, they're going to put Tatum on our guy that's killing us, the point guard, Brunson. We're going to put him on Brunson. And see, he guarded Brunson early.
Then Cat and Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby are going to get whatever they want.
That's fine. They're not clutch enough. They're going to miss the shot.
And then
Brunson is the only person on that team that I'm concerned about shooting in the fourth quarter. All we have to do is put Tatum on Brunson, and it's over. Not even worried about it. Worried about it.
I think if they wanted to do that, I think that if that was something they thought was going to work, they would have done it after the first game. But that's not going to work.
Again, that will work. That's poor coaching. I saw that. But Tatum's going to step up to the plate. He's going to take the challenge. He's going to tell everybody move out the way. He's going to say, I got Brunson, and he's going to shut him down.
So what about on the offensive end of the court? Is that somebody else's role, or is he
swing? We just got to swing the ball. We just got to swing that ball.
How has that been working?
Because they haven't been swinging it. They swing it the first 3 quarters of the game. All right, get these shots. All right, and then fourth quarter they want to go ISO ball. That's not their game. Tatum and Brown can't dribble. All right, they're going to get ripped. So, that's just. They need to just swing the ball. Just swing the ball, swing, get an open shot. Porzingis, boom, for 3, and we got it. But this next game, Saturday, that's going to be a blowout. Now, game 4 will be tight. We're going to blow them out game 3. Game 4 will come down to the fourth quarter. We're going to pull it out, and then tables will be turned. We got it. We're going to take them 4 straight.
I think the Knicks want it more. The Celtics blew 2 20-point leads, though. So I believe that the Celtics were gonna win it all and it wasn't gonna be close. But now that the Knicks are really putting in their effort and showing that they want it, I feel like they're probably gonna win this series now.
Yeah, a lot of people feel that way, Brianna. You're there, Chris C-Payne. I think C-Payne is more hopeful because of his Lakers being knocked out. So he's hoping he's hoping that I can join him in this misery.
Everybody's going down with me. That's the thing.
You by yourself.
I'm not going down. I'm not going down.
You by yourself. Oh yeah, Diego. We're gonna get to you later. You are going down, Diego. So yes,
we're tied. The series is tied.
Yeah. I'm feeling good, y'all. I'm feeling good. All right. Well, keep the comments coming in. Let us know if you have any questions. We see all of these filing in. So thanks for joining us for this emergency NBA playoff show. Just wanted to come and give y'all a little bit here. All right. So let's move on to our next topic. Let's move on and talk about the lucky Indiana Pacers. All right. The lucky Indiana Pacers. I still believe in the Cavs. I don't think this is going to be a problem at all. I think they just have to get their people back is all they have to do, and they're going to be fine. Diego, let's start with you. How do you feel about this Cavs-Pacers series?
Yeah, well, obviously no one wants the Pacers to advance. So that's why the Cavs, they got all their people. They're rested. Now they're ready to go, and they're about to win 4 straight and knock them out of here.
Okay.
I just got a quick question on why we keep calling the Pacers lucky or just Cleveland choking. I think there's a mix of the two. Because yes, like all the players were out. All the players were out. I'm not gonna lie. Game 2, all the players were out. But my question
3
is,
starters and 2 all-stars.
wait, so nobody can, but everybody forgets how to do an inbounds pass 4 straight times. That we're just gonna let that slide.
Yes.
That, like,
You got,
there's nothing about
you got
that.
Mitchell
They
playing
didn't
with the G
rebound.
League team.
On the Tyrese Halliburton game winner, they didn't rebound. Like that's nobody else's fault. They let Tyrese Halliburton get the rebound with Jared Allen on the court. Like, so that's nobody else's issue. That's nothing about the Cavs. It's just, oh, everybody was hurt. This is their excuse. They'll be fine.
Yep.
The Pacers were
Yes.
lucky. Not the fact that they were up 8 with like 40 seconds left. In like regular basketball terms, the game's over. Oh, we can just solve this away, get fouled, and we'll be good. And they couldn't get an inbound pass right. That's nobody else's problem.
Ever since March Madness Final Four, 8-point lead and has never been saved.
Bro,
That's
listen,
right.
I
That's
know
right.
you said
Ever
this
since Duke, it's never been saved.
but this is the NBA. This is game. You need to get this game, steal one, so you can split the series, so the Pacers don't have hope. And then you let Tyrese Halliburton, who everybody called most overrated, get you for game. Like,
Still is.
Still is.
all right, man.
Well, at least the Cavaliers were close last game.
Yeah.
It shows some hope for
Yeah,
them. tonight.
some hope. It's like
Right. Right. They had a substantial lead with missing 3 of their starters. Donovan Mitchell was playing with G League Unite or Ignite, or whichever G League team you want to pick. That's who he was playing with. And they had an 8-point lead. So he was dog tired, couldn't even walk up the court without hunching over. So he was looking like Luka in the last few minutes of the game. He was so tired. So
that's crazy.
that was wild. See, we still get shots when we out the playoffs. That shows how much we be on y'all minds. I see the hatred. But I'm gonna just be real. That doesn't. I get it. Donovan's tired. You know, he's literally great performance backpacking this team. However, nobody else thought like, hey, we gotta step up because this guy's been killing it for us. Nobody else thought we gotta really box out on this rebound if he misses it. Nobody. Like, there's so many chances that they had to win that game. That's my issue with the Cavs. It's not that, you know, despite all the injuries, I get it. You know, you're not at full strength. But you still have a chance to let the series split. Go to Indiana, you're going in with the confidence. On the Pacers, they're playing with house money. They're like, okay, nobody expected us to be here. Nobody expected us to be 2-0. So let's just see what happens. And now they're back in their place.
They're back in their place. They're gonna have some, you know, Twitter confidence at first, and then once the Cavs get a double-digit lead, all that's gonna go away, and they'll be fine. They just need to have, newsflash. They just have to have all their starters, and once they have their starters, they're gonna be just
their NBA roster.
Yeah,
I guess we'll see tonight.
Yeah, this is a team that could have won 70 games.
Yeah,
I mean, the Cavs are strong. Cavs are strong.
Very strong.
Yeah.
But I agree with what Brandon said. I think Halliburton is overhated and underrated. So I don't know. I feel like the Pacers might take it tonight again.
He still scored like 15 points last game. So
It's okay.
Got him for game though. Like I think game. Listen, I understand the concept of like, oh, like Donovan Mitchell had 40. Did he hit the shot that he needed to win the dang game?
He did, but he had no pressure.
Awful defense.
You take all the pressure away from Halliburton, he's clutch. He's as clutch as they come if there's no pressure involved. Yeah. But the moment there's pressure, he had house money. He had house money.
They just playing him straight up. Like they should have just let him go to the rim and at least like just get him to overtime instead of let him shoot the 3 to win the game.
We all knew he was going to step back and shoot the 3, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
So why did the guy guarding him go for the fake?
I don't know how regular people know more about what's going to happen than an NBA player, but hey, that's the story of that game. So we will see. I hope the Cavs win. I hope that this is a series because Pacers Knicks would be ugly work. I'm not gonna lie. It's just
my goodness.
That wouldn't be. I mean, we could go back to like everybody's like, oh, Reggie Miller, and it's like, man, I don't. I'm sorry, I'm too young for that. That's not my era.
So we already looked ahead in this because we know ESPN suffered financially last year by the Pacers being in the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, thankfully for ESPN, they switch. So
Okay.
ESPN is going to have the Western Conference Finals this year. TNT is going to have the Eastern Conference Finals.
Ooh.
Now this
TNT's
is
got nothing to
TNT.
lose.
Yeah, they got this is their
already
last
gone.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, CNT, they don't care. They're gonna build it. This is gonna be all jokes. Like, hey man, we barely watched.
Oh my
They-
gosh.
They're gonna have a good time. They go check it. Check it,
Yeah.
check it out. They're gonna have a good time. They're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. That's gonna be a tough watch. That's gonna be a tough
Yeah.
watch if it's that. Yeah. All right. Well, we got about 12 minutes left. So let's turn our attention to Mr. Diego. All right. And talk about how much the Warriors are in trouble. The Warriors are in trouble. And let's get hold on. See, I'm managing. See, we're at the crib today. So I'm managing comments and I'm also managing our screens. Hold on, let's get a little shout here again. Brianna.sports is her Instagram. You see Chris's Instagram there. See everybody's name, see everything. Shout us out. Make sure you follow everybody, like and subscribe. All right. So Warriors. Diego, man. Woo. Y'all are 1-1, but you're basically done with Steph being out. I don't even know why you're wearing that Warriors jersey.
I mean, we're good. It's 1-1. We won the one game where Steph got hurt, and I mean, we were basically really throwing the game 2 out because we probably weren't going to win anyway, even if Steph was playing. Because I mean, with them, 2 games in Minnesota, we probably weren't going to win both of them. And I mean, we played 14 guys, so that's a lot for a playoff game. But we were seeing what lineups will work, what players would be ready for this stage. So then game 3, we know the lineups are going to be ready, and that's going to be the game we're going to take. We're going to be up 2-1. Then it's going to be just like that, just like that. Yeah.
So y'all having the greatest shooter of all time not being scheduled to play until like game 6. That's not gonna matter at all. And then it even said
we figured it out. We took a game to analyze.
Injured, I was like, okay, this might be even, and now he came back. So
we won a game without Steph. So we analyzed it, and now we know what we need to do for this game.
You are
Michael Jordan's son's coming for you guys. So
that's what I'm
just
saying.
saying.
No one's scared. No, he's gonna be scared just of Steph sitting on the bench because he's scared of Steph. Everybody knows that. He can take all these other legends. But Steph, he's scared of Steph.
No, he's not. He is not. He wants to win. He's going for everyone.
The same dude who took off the 2-headed monster of my team and Jokic last year. I'm just saying, I'm a little worried.
Yeah, he has like that old school mentality. Like he wants it. He's very what's the word? Competitive. He's very competitive.
Yeah, he is.
He's a dog.
If he really wants it, he's gonna get it.
Can't be stopped because Luka beat him in 5 last year. Luka and Kyrie. So I mean, we just need to.
So
we just need to get another game. What does that say about us?
Yeah. So 2 points. One, I want to go.
Kyrie might be better than LeBron.
We're not getting into that. That's gonna take us over the show. We gotta win. I'll address that with you later, man.
Let me make 2 quick points. One, let me go back to Brandon. We got the balloons here. We'll go to Brandon's comment about the Pacers. So yeah, we do know a lot of what we're saying. You got to take with the Pacers. We like poking fun at them, so we know they're small market and all that. You got to take a little bit of what we say with a grain of salt with the Pacers. We like messing with them. We like trolling them. So some of what we say about the Pacers is trolling. So don't get too caught up in that. All right. And then my other point about the Warriors. So what I will say though is coming off of that Houston series, it looked like the Warriors had a whole lot more freedom in that game 1. The court looked wide open. Like Houston locked them down. They had trouble moving. They looked like they were a whole different team game 1 against the Timberwolves. And then of course Steph goes out and we have that. But the Warriors need to get a game. They've got to win one of these 2 games at home. They cannot go down 3-1 to the Timberwolves. So they've got to find a way. Steph, he's not coming back until game 5 at the earliest. So Jimmy Buckets, he's going to have to find a way to pull one of these games out.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the same Jimmy Buckets that took the Heat, carried them to 2 NBA Finals. How many players in the league have carried their teams to 2 NBA Finals by themselves as the main guy?
Yeah.
Is a game against Anthony Edwards?
Is he the same guy? Is he the same person? He's older now. Had
He's still
injuries.
Jimmy Butler.
He's not in his prime anymore.
Now Diego. Nope.
We can get a game.
You're just getting your hopes up, Diego.
Yep. Yep.
We're gonna get a game.
And this is the Wild West. This is in the East.
Well, he beat the Celtics twice in the Eastern Conference Finals. So
But that wasn't the Celtics.
I mean, he beat the year after the Celtics went to the NBA Finals, and everybody was saying they're going to win against Golden State. They went back to the Eastern Conference Finals, and Jimmy and the Heat beat them.
Those were the Marcus Smart Celtics. Those weren't the same Celtics. All right. Yeah. Not the same guys.
Yeah, they're different now.
Yeah.
Yo,
shots fired.
Yo, he is. He definitely enjoyed it. Hey.
Yeah, the Mind the Game podcast episode just came out. He's enjoying his time.
Shots fired for those listening to us.
Watching the games, so it's all right.
For those listening to us on the pod networks, I just pulled up a comment from the namesake, the person who named Christopher C. Payne Davis, C. Payne, my wife, just put a comment up saying C. Payne is LeBron enjoying watching our series from the comfort of his home. Worry about that. Just a little nice little jab at C. Payne.
Rest up the MCL. You feel me? 40-year-old with injury, man. We use the injury cop out. He was hurt. Hurt. That's why we didn't.
He was hurt.
Yeah,
he was hurt.
MCL.
That's right. That's
why we didn't win.
Yeah, that's right.
Not the fact that Luka can't defend a traffic code and Anthony Edwards just decided to go nuclear and all of our role players suck. And Austin Reeves was terrible. I'm not bitter about this at all. We saw the Super Cup last week. We could just move past that.
All right. Seems like you're hurt.
A little bit, yeah.
But hey, Chris, don't worry about it. In the final segment, NBA Finals, you're going to get a chance to pick your new champion. So I don't have to worry about that because I'm still good. But yeah, Chris, you can pick your new champion.
All right.
Because I don't think you've officially gone on record and given us your new pick. So
not the new pick. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll get that. We'll get that. All right. So let's move on to the Thunder, OKC Thunder and Denver Nuggets before we talk about the finals and get on out of here. So Diego's got a big AAU game that we got to run to here. So Thunder, man. So they're tied 1-1. Joker, won that first game there. Had a great play by Gordon there. Made the clutch three at the end. Westbrook, his return back home to OKC. They stole that first game. Thunder controlled most of it. And then the Thunder just came out and totally blew them out in game two. They did them the way the Celtics are going to do the Knicks tomorrow. So they came out and really stomped on them. So, Diego, man, what happens with the rest of this series?
Yeah, the Thunder. It's probably the Thunder, and I'll say 6 just to be safe. I'd like to say 5, but I'll give the Nuggets a game. Jokic one more game. They just look so good. The first game, I think the Nuggets are coming off an intense series from the Clippers, and the Thunder, they had a lot of time off. So I mean, I think they just had to get used to the speed of the NBA playoffs again, and that's why they lost that game. But second game, they were back like their normal selves, and they were dominating. So I think that's how it's going to go rest of the series.
Okay, all right. Ooh, all right. What do you think, Bree?
Well, I think Oklahoma City is going to take this one just because Russell Westbrook, can't even say his name. Sorry. He also has that competitive energy still. Like after every team, like after all he's been through, and the hate on him is still so forced that it's like proving everyone wrong. Like I don't know why everyone hates on him. He's a good player and he's proving it. And the Nuggets, they don't really need it. Hey, I saw that. The Nuggets, they don't even really need it. Like whatever. Like I don't know. I don't really care for the Nuggets because they always beat my Suns. So, that's what I think.
All right. Yeah, they do put a hurting on the Suns.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah. What do you think, C-Pain?
Hey, I got the young boys in OKC because I'm just, I'm liking what I saw in the second game. I feel like, again, that was another close game time decision. Like, again, with Chet, kind of breaking the free throws, not not getting out to the 3-point line. That's what got them. And I think that when it comes to like this young team, again, it's all about them like taking their lumps and then responding. Because again, they have the most talent, they have the deepest roster. It's just everybody being like, "Hey, let's lock in and play a good 48 minutes. Nobody else can beat us." So I think that So that does sound like I'm sounding my pick early, but let's see how the Eastern Conference is looking. And
I figured that's where you go. Figured you go that route for sure. Yeah. Shout out to Johnny O. Who's coming up here. So said, hey, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? What's up, Johnny O? Johnny O, we're playing your performance as we end the show today. So stick around and take a look at that as we play that as we go out. So yeah, I think that the Thunder will definitely strike. I think they win this in at least. I'll probably agree with Diego and say 6. I don't see it going 7. I think the Nuggets are going to come out strong, so they'll probably get one of those games at home, either 3 or 4. But I see the Thunder finishing this one off in 6. But what about that home crowd? Like the coordination, like I've never seen. You've seen them put the shirts out, right?
Yeah.
But normally 70% might wear the shirt, 60, 70. Pretty much everybody in OKC wears those T-shirts.
Yeah, it's funny because apparently, like, they'll show you like on camera on like the big screen if you're not wearing a T-shirt. So it's like, that'll force you to not like embarrass you and like do your thing. But I really like it. I like seeing it gives that old playoff feeling, like everybody wears shirts, everybody's excited. I like my favorite stadiums during these playoffs have been Minnesota and OKC, just like how crazy those crowds have gotten.
Yeah, they're crazy.
That's a great home court advantage. So been able to go to one game there before, and it was great. So great environment. I think they are going to build a new stadium, but I mean they weren't even supposed to have a team. I think if I remember right, they have their team because the Hornets were there for like a year, and the support was so huge that then the NBA, saw that, and then they were able to, eventually get a team down there. But yeah, that fan base is crazy. That's their only professional team. So great place to watch a game. So yeah, definitely think the Thunder will strike and get this. All right. Well, we're about out of time. So it's time to make NBA picks. Are we sticking with our picks? Are we changing, or has anybody's team got knocked out? And are you forced to change your pick? So, Erica, we see you've got OKC, solid pick there. All right. So, Diego, let's start with you here. Again, we already gave you the olive branch, so you're pretty much stuck with the Warriors. But how confident are you in your Warriors holding on?
You might as well just skip over me because I have the same pick. So
same pick. And who are they playing in the finals?
Celtics, Warriors, Celtics, just like 2022. Beat them down just like 2022.
Okay, so see, I'm not the only one saying Celtics. We'll say the Celtics are still gonna get there. All right, Bree. I don't know if we got your official pick from the beginning. Yeah, you're not on record, so you kind of.
No, I gotta make a good choice.
You're
then
kind of cheating a little bit here because you're making it midway, but we'll still count it.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna take the Timberwolves. I really see them winning. I don't know why. I mean, I know why. Because I mean, they're just that good. I want the Knicks, like at the end of the day, because Mikal Bridges, obviously, but I know that they're not gonna. I don't know. They're not gonna make it to the finals.
Nah, they definitely will not make it to the finals.
So sad, but okay. He made it further with them than the Suns, so it's fine.
All right. Okay. I like that. C-Pain, man. So Lakers, we tried to give you that olive branch, didn't want to take it, but now you're kind of forced to make your new pick. So looks like you've already said OKC.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you had that there. But man,
I mean, I had the Celtics before y'all decided to miss 75 threes. So now I'm like, I was like, oh well, obviously the Celtics are gonna win because my team's out, and now it looks like, oh, okay. So I would still say, even though I did roast them, I do think it's possible for the Celtics to come back if the variance swings their way. but I'm still picking the Thunder to win the whole thing. So
Okay.
I will say Celtics Thunder, but again, the Celtics have to play perfect these next two games. It can't be no dilly-dallying, can't be, up 20, and all of a sudden they forget how to play basketball. That cannot happen. They have to survive this series because I believe they'll whoop on whoever wins Cavs Pacers. I'm firmly believing in that because I still don't believe in the Cavs experience. But listen, y'all got to do something. Y'all got to win 4 straight. It's all that or nothing. And I'm also saying actually, because of my roommate, he was going through. He actually went to game 2 and it was so he saw the Tory Point one lead. So shout out to DJ.
Who was DJ pulling for?
Oh no, he's a Celtics fan. He's diehard Celtics fan. So that's why it's He and the fact it was scary how calm he was after those games. So I was like, man, he might know something I don't. So
Oh, yeah, just waiting for something to break.
Yeah,
all right.
Celtics.
Yeah. Okay. Well, see, y'all still believe in my Celtics. I mean, hey, they even if they were, and I mean, we know they're going to easily win Game 3. But let's say something. Let's say there was a fluke injury or something, and they lost Game 3. They still take the last 4. I mean, they're just that much better.
No.
All right,
they're just that much.
We're not coming back from 3-0, man.
Not happening.
Hey, they came back from 3-0 the other time, forced the Game 7, and
they didn't win the season.
Tatum twisted his ankle in Game 7.
If Derrick White doesn't get one of the craziest layups we've ever seen, that series is over. That was a 1 in a million chance to get.
Who was that closed him out? It was Jimmy. Just like he's going to close out the Timberwolves.
Oh gosh,
we might not even need Steph. Might not even come back. So we might just close it out.
Man, wow.
Y'all ain't getting done without Steph.
Wild. All right. Well, hey, let's go on and get on out of here. They appreciate y'all hopping on, just doing a little smack talk. Again, we weren't supposed to be on, but with the big deficit, it seemed like a home team couldn't win. Had to come on here and chop it up, talk a little bit of junk. But we'll be back in the studio next Friday with a full-blown official show, deep dive. We'll have all the clips of me correctly predicting how everything was going to go. So we might have a little intro. We might have an extended intro before next week's show.
All right, man. All right.
Sounds great.
Because I need a Celtics Supercut like the Lakers do if y'all get swept. I'm just saying. If that happens, I need that same energy return for me. Because that was hilarious last week. I ain't gonna lie. But I need to get my get back. So yeah. Cut the clips. Cut the clips. We got to
Cut the clip. That's right. All right, cool. All right, well, hey, peace and love. We will see y'all next week. Until then, pick 'em pros. We're out later.
When I say pick 'em, y'all say pros. Pick 'em, pros. Pick 'em, pros. When I say pick 'em, y'all say pros. Pick 'em, pros. Pick 'em, pros. Let's go. Yeah. Woo. We in here. Yeah. Yeah.
Pick 'em pros is the show you've been waiting for. In the know, kissing clothes and your favorite sport. NFL, NFL, NBA and more. Making your day for sure. Link in and take a tour.
Game flow, they know. Not your same old. Come and see the double D's, Derrick and Diego. Dropping that knowledge you want. Professional college and on. Lock in and follow the fun. A dynamic duo of father and son. In the mix with the greatest, we'll get you acquainted with Christopher Davis. He's sick with the Lakers, but picking your favorites, evasion the game and updating the playlist. And you know we gotta show love for the ladies and shout out Rihanna, the future of females in sports and recording. Chicago and Viola, know that you're reporting. Danger way, keeping you up on the latest wave, giving you stats, opinions, and facts, and breaking down all the greatest plays. Special guest showing love, all the fans show a team. We the best #1. You already know the name is Pick 'em Pros. It's the show y'all been waiting for. In the know, kicks and clothes and your favorite sports. NFL, NFL, NBA and more. Making your day for sure. Link in and take a tour. Start on the right track with the Pick 'em Pros anthem. Sound random, a double tandem. And they feature on a feature, then it's on when they come in a fandom. When it it comes to the right pick, they're all psychic. Even C-Pain is sidekick. Boom, the activity is seismic. On a mount so high, can't climb it. Wanna be on a team that elevates at a better rate than a featherweight versus a heavyweight. There ain't no better way. Gotta let them demonstrate second and on with the numbers they generate. With the intersect like field goals, and they never take it to be steel toes, and they blowing up on a real low. And when it comes to them, you know what deep it's on that island. Every social platform shouldn't be that hard to find them. Every north to the south, east and west. Everybody knows the Father always knows best.
Pick'em
Pros is the show y'all been waiting for. No kicks and clothes and your favorite sport. NFL, NFL, NBA and more. Making your day for sure. Link in and take a tour. Pick'em. Make some noise for the Pick'em Pros.